My dear friends, today's recording is going to be about a very great poet in Tamil literature whose name is Thiruvallur. And he had brought out Thirukkural, which has 1330 verses, 1330 verses. And it is divided into three parts or three portions. And not much is known about Thiruvallur except that he lived in a place called Mylapore in Chennai, or in those days it was called Madras. Actually, about Thirukkural, lot of people have talked about, and many people have written commentaries also on Thirukkural. A very important commentary which is very well known is written by one Parimel Alagar. When we were in school, it was there in our syllabus, so we had to learn many of these verses by heart. And we had competitions also. And the judges were giving some words from the poems, that Kural, and we have to tell from which Kural those words have come. To that level, they trained us. And today, I am going to concentrate on three Kural which had lot of impact on me. There is a small background for that. I will come into it later on. I was mentioning that it is divided into three portions. First portion is called Aram. Second is called Porul. Third is called Inbam. It is very difficult to give English translation for these Tamil words because they have lot of dimensions or they have lot of different meanings. If I translate Aram as Dharma, again Dharma has a lot of meanings. Many people interpret Dharma in many different ways. Porul, again we can say that it has got something to do with economics or finances. Third is Inbam. Inbam is happiness or pleasure. I am just doing rough translation. And it is believed that he has touched every aspect of human life. And many times, whenever I used to read Thirukkural, I used to feel that they have to be introduced in a very young age to the children so that many values they will develop at a very young age. For instance, there is a Kural which says, when you earn money, you should see how you earn it. Without harming the society, you make money. One Kural says that way. So we can very well understand that if we earn money in a proper way, maybe it will give us inner satisfaction. And those who have earned money by improper means, I don't want to talk much about it because we are living in a society about which everybody knows what's going on. So I am stopping here. The next Kural which I am going to talk about is இன்னா செய்தாரை ஒருத்தல் அவர் நாண நன்னயம் செய்து விடல். Every time when we take complaints to our mother, she would tell this Kural to us. It means those who have troubled you, the best way to return back to them is to do something good for them. I could never take this Kural in my life, and I used to feel how we can do like that. Somebody does something bad to us, we are all prone to give only bad back to them. But the Kural says, You should do such good things to them that they will be ashamed with their behavior, or they'll be ashamed. That is the meaning of this Kural, roughly I am telling. Actually, lots of elaborations can be done on every Kural, but I am stopping here. Next Kural, which used to talk about our control on our tongue. It says, தீனார் சுட்டப்புண் உள்ளாரும் ஆறாதே நாவினால் சுட்டவடு. When we are hit by fire, that is, fire burns us, it will heal, but there will be a small mark on our skin. But when we hurt somebody, that hurt never disappears from that person. So, all he means to say is, when we talk, how careful we should be. Actually, this is a very, very important Kural, in my opinion, because most of our relationships today are breaking because we are not having tongue control. The third Kural, which had deep impact on me, is எந்நன்றி கொன்றார்க்கும் உய்வுண்டாம் உய்வில்லை செய்நன்றி கொன்ற மகர்க்கு. It says that we must have gratitude for the person who has helped us in our lives. So, some of these values, like whenever we have received help, have gratitude and don't hurt others and do good to the person in spite of the fact that he has not done something good to you. All these things, how relevant for today, I do not know. Whether we can follow them also, I am having my own fears. But this is what Thirukkural is telling. And 1330 Kural are translated in Indian and international languages also. And my intention to talk about Thiruvalluvar and Thirukkural is to share the influence which it has on human beings. And if you go to Madras, you will observe in many buses Kural is written. And in some autos also I have seen, whenever I have travelled in Madras, some Kural I have seen on the backside of the autos. So I used to think that he must have been a very popular person, and Kural is a part and parcel of every Tamil person who is interested in Tamil literature. Thank you, listeners, for giving me patient hearing.